Gamers! Oops, that might have been a little bit too loud. Might have been a little bit too close to the microphone. But gamers, we are back with the first real campaign of the Age of Empires 2 series on the PlayStation 2. And the first mission will be an unlikely messiah of the Joan of Arc campaign. Let's jump into it, and of course we will play on the hardest difficulty available to us. And let's jump right into it.
February 19, Army Camp near Vaucouleurs. This morning I awoke to visions of fire and steel. These nightmares come more often now that I have seen my beloved France eaten away in years of war. I wandered through camp, ignoring the new snowfall, but observing the wounds and weariness of every soldier under my command, observing the desperation in their eyes. It was then that I first saw the girl. She told us that her name was Jean. She told us she was but a peasant who did not know how to ride or fight. She told us that she intended to rescue France. The darkness lifted from the men's souls. Her voice rang with conviction, and we drank in her every word. I may have lost my faith, but Jean has not lost hers, and that is enough for me. Jean has asked our ragged band of soldiers to take her to Chinon, where the rightful ruler of France, the Dauphin, hides from his foes. The war-torn land between is infested with enemy marauders, and we will lose many men. Death is by now an old companion, but for Jean, we will face it again.
And there we are, a squad John, and she must survive. Well, let's start then. And the first real campaign where we can see differences from the PC version. And one difference is there is only 4 players. And that will be the case for all campaigns on the PS2, since, as you might have guessed, the performance of the PS2 is not the best. It is, you could say, a lot less powerful compared to the PC, and as such, it could only support 4 players. Basically, on the PC, this camp is it's yellow, I think, and Chinon is orange. Here, they just decided to completely nuke that player and combine them into one. Oh my god, my frame rate. Yeah. In this mission, not particularly impactful, I guess, but nice to see, I guess. It is a difference after all. So yeah. Other than that, it's just a normal Joan of Arc campaign. Oh right, they also removed the green player, I guess. The green bandits. Which obstruct our way to our goal. Let's see if they completely removed them or just gave them to purple. At least usually right here should be a few enemy units. Exactly. These are green in the PC version. Here they are just Burgundian units. No problem. Light cavalry? I guess they came from the Burgundian main base up there. And we... yeah, now they are all coming there. But a few archers are not an issue. The bro is dragging all the wolves to me, to fight me. But even that won't stop us and our absolutely busted units from absolutely crushing them. Yeah. Let's just get the ram that's up there, just so we can break this down. And yeah, breaking it down with our units right here will take ages. Seems like Orange took care of some wolves for us, it seems like. Weird, but I won't complain. I will gladly accept the help if it saves me 2 seconds of microing. Not like those wolves would have posed much of a hindrance in any way. But we are just here to collect our ram and go back. Unfortunately, we cannot garrison the ram with our infantry. After all, this is the Age of Kings version, and one thing I can do is increase the game speed so fast. Since we are done with the William Wallace campaign, we can remove these shackles from our feet, needlessly wasting our time. It is, after all, the first Joan of Arc campaign, not much microing needed, not much economy involved. Just moving from point A to B. Where are you going? Bro tried to desert into the void. Can't let that happen. Still need you, buddy. Let's just make sure John isn't getting targeted. One change, I suppose, is that hero units do not regenerate in this version compared to the Conqueror's version. Again, this is after all the Age of Kings version, which is missing tons of quality of life compared to did I accidentally aggro him? Well, not the problem, since apparently the pathfinding in this game is worse than worse than any version that's out there of Age of Empires, but it doesn't surprise me much. They probably had to make tons of adjustments to the pathfinding in the PS2 version compared to PC. After all, less powerful platform compared to the PC. More of the units, gladly taking those, and we are almost there. And the way should be clear, we can just go through. Well, quite a simple mission. Around 10 minutes. Didn't take long at all. Yeah. Quick and easy, I guess. Our first mission after all. And well, some stats, I suppose. Take a look at them if you care. But that's it for the first mission.
As Jean's footsteps echoed down the marbled hall of the chateau, the fat and whispering dukes did not but stare. The Dauphin himself seemed afraid as she kissed his feet. "My gentle Dauphin," she demanded, "why does England claim what is ours? Why are you not crowned King of France, as is your right?" The courtiers began to murmur. The chamberlain whispered lies into the Dauphin's ear, but the Dauphin pushed the chamberlain away and rose to meet Jean's gaze. "She stands only to the shoulder of the shortest man, but all of us must look up to speak to her." I know not what silent conversation passed between the Dauphin and his would-be savior, but it was obvious that His Majesty was in the same thrall as we.
That was the first mission, and next up the Maid of Orleans, which also should have a few changes compared to PC version. But anyways, we will look at them in the next video. Bye bye.